No one should be for this. If you are remotely principled and you're on MSNBC, Jen Psaki or Joy Reid or anyone else, stand up against this. You have a moment to do the right thing. I know it's not like in your skill set, but you might be able to do the right thing right now. You might be able to, if you're Jake Tapper over on CNN or one of these other people, to really talk about what principles actually are. But we all know that Trump derangement syndrome is one of the things that breaks principles, and these people aren't very good at it. Here is New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu silencing Jake Tapper over the Trump prosecution, which he views as unfair and unjust because he's right.
I can tell you, I think it's building a lot of sympathy for the former president. I think the fact that I was with coffee this morning with some folks, and there's none of them were big Trump supporters, but they all said, they felt like he was being attacked. And as you pointed out, this is likely some sort of misdemeanor on an issue 7 years ago. This has nothing to do with January 6th. There's folks out there that still think this has something to do with January 6th. So I just think that the not just the media, but really a lot of the Democrats have misplayed this in terms of building sympathy for the former president. And it does drastically change the paradigm as we go into the 24 election.
Sununu's absolutely right. I've been a little critical of Sununu on the show because I think he's one of those Republicans that can't accomplish anything really. So that's why he's put on CNN, but he did do a nice job there. Tapper looks like he was on a bender all night, or he just can't deal. Sometimes, the thing is, if you lie all the time, eventually it starts bursting forth, and he just looks absolutely exhausted. But one of the things that I often talk about is Democrat privilege, right? So if you're a Democrat, you can get away with anything. You can fund the Steele dossier if you're Hillary Clinton, and you can get away with it. You can call Trump an illegitimate president, and you can get away with it. You can lie about absolutely everything because there's an entire corporate machine based in protecting your lies, laundering through the system, right? We leak something to the New York Times. CNN covers the New York Times article. The thing was leaked off a dossier that was fabricated and paid for by a candidate. But you can do all that if you're a Democrat and get away with it. If you're a Republican, obviously you can't. And you get these crazy Soros-backed DAs going after you for, as Sununu said, a misdemeanor about 7 years ago, right? It's just all nonsense, right? It's just complete nonsense.